Alright, so it's freezing rain. We're done cutting for the day. Yikes, the roads are slick. My diesel is all over the place right now. Like, literally, like, we're sliding everywhere. I'm driving like 30 miles an hour because it's that bad. I mean, the rain's coming down pretty good. We were lucky enough to get in to cut some timber this morning. Now, once again, I'm going to remind people that, because people keep commenting like, show us some cutting, put your phone down, set your phone down and show us cutting a tree. Guys, I have nothing to prove. I don't. The last thing on my mind when I'm at work performing a dangerous job with my dad, the last thing on my mind is setting my phone down and making sure I can get some awesome epic shot of me cutting a tree. When I use my GoPro, which I haven't in quite a while, I can mount it on my hard hat. You can see a little bit there, but the last thing on my mind is setting my phone down just so you guys can see me cut a tree. Could care less. I really could, honestly. I don't care. This channel, I mean, like, if you want action and drama and all that, man, go to somebody else's channel. Go watch Axeman or something. That's not what I have this YouTube channel for. It's not in the least bit. So, I've said this a time or two, and I'll say it again. You know, I mean, I'm going to get to where I don't even respond to people's comments. And I try to get to most people's comments, but I'm going to get to where the people that comment about that, not even going to respond, man. Like I said, it's just, I've got nothing to prove out there. I really don't. Can people cut timber better than me? Absolutely they can. Do we cut a substantial amount of timber and get it on the ground? We sure do. We sure do, week after week. And I don't have to put it on YouTube to prove to anybody that we do it. So, in safety, my safety and my dad's safety is my number one concern when I'm filming videos. There's some stuff I can film, and it's okay, and it's fairly safe to film it. But when we're cutting trees, especially when we're cutting high-dollar walnut trees, the last thing I am concerned about is filming that. My focus is on cutting that tree and getting it down safely for my safety, my dad's safety, the tree's safety, so nothing's getting tore up there for my landowner and my clients. That's the way it is, the way it's going to be. Now in the future, will we try to do something else? Yeah, I mean, we'll try to do something else. We possibly will. I would love to figure out all the technology that goes into making my GoPro functional to get it to work like it should, because I don't know how to run that stuff. I know, websites and apps, and I can't run a GoPro. Weird, I know, but. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We did cut some really good trees this morning. We got in there early, or not super early, but early enough before the storm here, because like I said, it's freezing rain now. These roads are terrible. I just pulled off the highway sitting in my driveway here at the log yard in Stockton. So, it shows us today we just kind of go through there. We're cutting some trees. Like I said, the job's scattered out everywhere. I mean, it's just a big cedar glade. And you guys that log, you know, like that, a lot of times that timber, that cedar glades, it's not real good. So the walnut's cutting pretty good for the most part. We've cut a couple bad trees. That's to be expected. And you'll see some of that in the video today. So definitely, there's that. And like I said, guys, I mean, I would just assume you all believe that I can't cut a tree, because if you don't expect too much, you ain't going to be let down. That's the way I look at it. But guys, thanks a lot for everyone who does follow the channel and all the new subscribers. We're always happy to have you. It means a lot, it really does. Check us out on all of our social outlets, although we're getting where we don't post a lot on Facebook, because I've just gotten where I just don't like Facebook anymore. I've just gotten to where I don't. I post more on Instagram, and we can cross-post, and that's the same with everything we do on Logger Threads and Timber Tracker. So we've got some new designs out for Logger Threads, so check that out. Go to the page and check that out. These new designs, the fuel, we got them in this week, and they're all shipped out. Everybody pre-ordered. Shanae shipped out a stack of pre-orders yesterday. I mean, they went all over the United States and Canada. We had a whole bunch of pre-orders from people that ordered stuff in. It was great. It really was. Nice calling. Talk to you later. Maybe. There we go. I don't know how to run my phone sometimes. But yeah, super thankful for all that. So guys, check out everything with Logger Threads. The new design, the Harvester, we're probably going to get something going on that next week. We did post a little teaser of that today on the social pages, so we've got some great stuff in the works. Shanae works really hard at that. Same with Timber Tracker. Guys, go to timbertracker.net. You can list your forestry equipment. Get it up there, list it. Use promo code TimberFree when you go to make the listing at checkout. You can list that for free with that promo code, and we'll take care of the rest. We'll get it in front of the right people. That's another thing. Shanae works really, really hard at all that. And a lot of times you can reach out and email and talk to her about those things there. So check all that out. Enjoy today's video in the woods, because tomorrow, with the way the weather's looking, I doubt we're in the woods tomorrow. But we'll be back in there Monday for sure. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that follows and supports what we do here at the YouTube channel. Thank you guys for the Logger Threads and Timber Tracker. Guys, it means the world. Enjoy. Getting a little bit of a late start this morning. You can see what's kind of on the windshield here. Ice. We got a little bit of dusting of it this morning. There's more coming this afternoon, they say, with some snow mixed in with it. I think they said we're supposed to get like maybe 2 inches the most. That's ice and snow together, so it's not going to be a good combination, but I'm headed to meet up with Dad now, and we're going to go over and try to get some cut. I guess that's still the plan. Try to make some more headway on that job, get them laid down. I meant to get the skidder hauled over there last night, and that didn't happen. I went down and looked at that timber yesterday afternoon and was down there in a little longer than I thought I'd be. Some really good trees though. Down on the North Fork River. I don't think it's the North Fork. I think it'd be the North Fork. I don't know. I'd never been on that little river down there before. It was a pretty good little river, creek. Bigger than a creek, but not as big as a river. So call it what you want. But yeah, there were some pretty good walnut down in there. Had some real good sycamore, but they don't want to cut the sycamore, which is fine, but I do like cutting that sycamore, not gonna lie. But I was happy enough with the walnut, so hopefully in the weeks to come we'll get something going down there on that. Well, let's run in here and meet up with the Dad, meet up with the Raj, and see if we can't go slay some trees this morning. We're getting some pretty good ones chewed down this morning. I about cut this one a little too low. When I was coming back on the back bore here, I about got over here in the dirt. It started to pull a little. I didn't get enough of this cut over here, which it didn't hurt the wood. It just pulled that root system up there, which, as you can see, we cut those roots off anyway and round them. Those are the spurs that I usually control the fall with when I bore. Dad, he was down here with me. He's walked around. He's going to take the truck on up to this power line. And I'm going to walk on up through here with the saw, see if there's anything else. Because like I said, it's pretty woolly in here. And these are some really good trees we've cut this morning. There's a first one I cut's right down there somewhere. It's the biggest one of the 3 so far. But that's the thing about doing this walnut stuff, man. It's sometimes you get on these jobs that's just strung out and spread out everywhere, and it's really it's like a game of hide and seek. That's primarily what anything in a cedar glade is, which I don't cut cedar. People call me every week, want to know if I'll buy cedar. And honestly, I couldn't make any money cutting cedar if they were to give it to me. But there is some pretty good cedar on this job here. But we just don't have any markets for it. For what we do, it's not profitable for us. There's some straggler post oak in here, and it's kind of like what you see, just rough. Majority of it will probably cut bad. You can see all those dead limbs starting to come out of it. That's usually a pretty good sign. It's not too healthy. Got some little bit of red oak growing, and some of it I think would cut all right, but like I said, a lot of it I don't think would. Now we're getting in some higher ground, probably out of the walnut in here. Although it looks like a top up here, I can't tell. No. Don't believe so. Negative. Negative on the walnut top. The terrain has so much to do with where good timber grows, and you guys that watch the channel that are loggers, you guys know about that. And especially for what we do, like I said, we cut a lot of walnut. That's just what we do. It's what we've always done. That's not to say we don't cut other species of timber, but we cut a lot of walnut. So you kind of get to knowing where the walnut grows by the terrain and the layout of the land. You get up in some of these places, like I said, you get in some of these higher grounds with these draws, you get out of it. See, like, we've done a pretty good elevation change. And we're just up here where it's mainly cedar and a little bit of scrub oak. The clearing's right out there. I'm gonna meet Dad. I'm gonna hop over this next draw here. I think there'll be something in it. I wish I could cut trees like those I cut this morning every day. Those were by far the best trees on the job. Yeah, see, there's nothing over here. I was hoping we'd get lucky and peek over the ridge and find another walnut. We'll get down in this draw just to make sure. If I had one of those high dollar processors, I'd be a little more apt to cut cedar. If I could sit in the cab and the heat with my coffee and pull levers and cut this stuff down. Even then, like I said, there just ain't much of a market for this cedar. At least not here in our area. I mean, that's not to say that some people don't cut it and sell it. And a lot of people saw it or they grind it for cedar chips for bedding, but like I said, it's just for us and what we do, it's just not a profitable avenue. Yeah, there's nothing up this draw over here either. Let's get out here to the clearing. Another bunch of bones laid down. Of course, that one hung up. That's a pretty good log there. Starting to go a little bad, but we caught it just in time. That's a pretty good chunk of wood there. That whole thing didn't cut worth a darn. We didn't figure it would, but we were able to salvage a little bit out of it. Able to salvage a little bit. Pretty rough cutting these cedars. Pretty rough cutting. Just a couple more up here. Of course, they're hanging up every which direction. The one up there laying down. Dad's starting the truck up. Okay, let's go to the next bunch.